want to just share the different phases and stages that you go through as an author, as a writer, in getting your product, getting your work done, getting that book out. It's so important that we identify what stage we're in. And along the way, I'll show you some of the weaknesses in those phases, some of the, not weaknesses necessarily, but some of the issues of our heart that we go through in those stages. And then hopefully at the end, we can really move forward and identify what stage we're in and go into the next one with zeal, with energy, with passion, with glory. My wife and I, Candace, we've been married 48 years. We minister together. We both are authors. My wife is a tremendous editor. She's the first one to look at everything I write. By the way, if you think you can write without an editor, oh my, you're going to have your bubble popped, because we need editors. I have so many professional editors that help me with not only the books we write, but with the Passion Translation itself. And even still, we find typos. We still find grammatical issues or something in the technical part of the writing. But I'm so thankful for Candace. She works with me hand in hand, and she sends her love to all of you. I was a pastor for 18 years. Before that, I was a missionary for almost that long. After a few years pastoring and our church was growing, I realized that God had given me a message. That message needed to get out. So I wrote my very first book. It was actually my doctoral thesis on prayer, Prayer Partners with Jesus. The new title is now Throne Room Prayer, republished and refurbished. But that was my first initial attempt at writing. I knew I had a message from God, but I needed to get it out. So that first stage is what I call the vision stage, where you get a vision from God. You know from the Lord that you have a message that needs to get out. And it's going to frustrate you if you don't do it. You're going to feel a divine squeeze inside of you if you don't get that book out, if you don't unlock the thing that's inside of you and get it out for your friends, family, and the public to enjoy. So that first stage is what I call the vision stage. Without a vision, my people perish, God says. Vision is so important. People follow vision. People want visionary leadership. They want men and women with vision to speak into their life. So getting your vision, very important. Your vision is so important because it's your heart. It comes from you. Nobody else has what you have, your unique upbringing, your unique insight of scripture and of writing, the way you put things into words that is uniquely you, your vocabulary, your personality. Don't worry, it's going to come through your writing, and it should. For example, Peter, in 1st and 2nd Peter, he uses, in the Greek text, he uses fishing terms. Why? Well, he was a fisherman. So God latched on to Peter's personality, his background, and he used that to inspire us with 2 letters in the New Testament that will forever be in our Bible. The frustration in this stage is knowing that you're supposed to do it, but feeling inferior, like somebody else will do a better job than me. I'm not really qualified to write this book. And all of these mental soap opera drama stuff starts operating in your head. And you need to stay focused in that vision stage. I am going to write that book. I am going to get it out of me, and it's going to bless a lot of people. It's so important that we write out the vision. God said to Habakkuk to write out the vision, make it plain so that others can run with it. So getting that vision out into a product, into a written form is so important.